This video is for the 7th grade Cyberbullying Guide Assignment 2, Add Images. First, you're going to go to wevideo.com. Then you're going to click on Login up at the top and click on Login with Google. And then you're going to just put your pointer on your video when it appears and click on Continue Editing. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to look up some images. So, for example, I want to find some images on how to block someone on Snapchat. So I'm just going to go ahead and Google search that, and to make sure that it's accurate, I'm going to actually go to the snapchat.com support website. So then from here, what I'm going to do is notice that there's a little kind of video image that shows how to block someone. What I'm going to do is hold Control Shift and the button above the 6 key, and notice that my pointer turns into a little plus sign. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click and drag to draw kind of a border around where I want to do my screenshot. And so I'm just going to click and drag now, and I let go of my touchpad when I actually want to take my screenshot. So let's say I want to do it now. Now I let go. So then what I'm going to do is go over to WeVideo. And then you're going to click on the folder with the little star on it, click on the little green upload button, and then click on Browse to Select. Now, what you should do is you should have more than one screenshot to be able to explain something. So in my case, I happen to have 5 screenshots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on one and then hold the Control key while I click on my others. And so what that'll do is, because I'm holding Control, it lets me select more than one at the same time. So now I've got all of my screenshots that I need, and then click on Open. So then you'll see your screenshots appear. And then what you're going to do next is you'll have to wait until everything has uploaded. And so if it's still showing a percentage other than 100, then you have to wait. But what you're going to do is you're just going to go ahead and drag your screenshots into your work. So you would just put it kind of in between 2 of your scenes. So like right now I'm going to put it right here, and what'll happen is, because there's something on top of it, you're going to click on Insert and Push, and then make sure, actually I wanted that to go over here instead. But anyway, so then what we're going to do next is, if you have to, scroll down to the bottom and zoom your timeline out. Just kind of keep on hitting that minus sign, just to make sure that you've got enough room and you can see everything. So what you're going to do is you want to put in all of your screenshots. So I'm just going to click and drag my next screenshot to go right after my first one. Insert and push, and then go ahead and add my 3rd screenshot here. Insert and push, and then last but not least, and insert and push. Actually, I want that to go here, and if you have to kind of move things around, you know, go ahead and move them around. You just don't want to have any gaps. So now when I play it, it should show the steps of clicking on somebody and then their screen and then what to do. And if it's moving too slowly, what you should do is click on the scene and put your pointer at the end of it and just click and drag to make it go for less time. So for example, I'm going to shrink these a bit so you can move them, click on the ends in order to shrink them, and so on and so forth. So now it doesn't appear for as long of a period of time. And if I click and drag to draw a box around my remaining text, it'll select all of it, and I can just move it like this. So then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add some animated backgrounds to our stuff. So what we'll do is click on where it says Graphics, and then we've got all these different animated backgrounds. So I'm just going to choose one and drag it into the Video 1 section of the timeline. Now, I only want this to appear when my text appears, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on it and then put my pointer on the end of it and then click and drag it to appear just for the text boxes, but not when the pictures appear. And then I'm going to click and drag a second one to appear when the rest of my text boxes appear. And then again, click on it once, put my pointer at the end, and drag it out to appear for the same amount of time that my text appears. So then the last thing we're going to do is give credit to this website. So we're just going to click on it, click on the URL, and hit Control-C on your keyboard, and then you're going to open up a new tab. In the new tab, you're going to go to easybib.com. Then from here, what you're going to do is click on all 59 options and click on Digital Image. And we just have to do one citation in this case because all of our images came from the same website. So we're going to type in for the description, how to block on Snapchat. And then for our author, we're going to leave it blank. The website title would be up at the top, so it would be Snapchat Support. And the publisher is Snapchat. And then the URL, you just paste it. So you click on where it says URL and then hit Control-V on your keyboard. You should have it copied. And then if there's a date at the bottom of the website, you can put it on there, but not every website has a date, so we just check the bottom. There is no date, so we leave it blank, and then click on Create Citation. Then from here, what you're going to do is click and drag to highlight the citation that appears and hit Control-C on your keyboard. From here, you're going to go back over to WeVideo, and you're going to click on the A in order to get your text boxes, and you're going to click on Static Titles. Click and drag a text box to go at the end, and then from here what you're going to do is click on the text box, click on the pencil that appears above the text box, and then you're going to highlight where it says sample text and hit Control-V on your keyboard. And if your citation doesn't fit, what you're going to do is click and drag the size little circle icon to make sure that your stuff fits. And actually I'm just going to click before the citation and hit enter once and then go up to that blank line and type in works cited. And so now we're giving credit to the website that we used for our pictures, and then click on done editing. And that's it.